Yes, I'm screaming because I have to rest. Oh my God, what a week! Today is the ninth day in the month of May 2025. I'm kind of excited because when it's Friday, it's like I just have to take that deep breath. Like, okay, so I will get the traffic on the road Monday to Fridays. Yes. Thank God it's Friday. Welcome to Family and Values on Galaxy Edition, where we are reaching out for the stars. How has your week been? Monday all the way to Friday. Yes, this is Friday, and we are streaming live on Facebook and YouTube page. Download the Galaxy mobile app so that you can watch us on the go. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel. I'm begging you now. And a big shout out to our Star Times family. To everyone that has been watching us online, we're seeing your messages, your comments. We appreciate you. We love you. Everybody say keep the good one. Yeah, we'll keep the good one because we are family. Family of Value is a show that runs Monday to Friday, 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. Just like you see this beautiful morning. Okay. So something happened to me when I was coming to work this morning, but don't worry, that's just for that once it's just for side talk, and that's by the way. Alright, if you're still home trying to step out, well, the ones are a bit friendly, but coming from me, and no matter it's a block road, I don't know for reasons why that road is always blocked, especially Fridays. So be careful for those of you living in that my axis. You know what I'm talking about. Alright, if this is the first time you're seeing this pretty face, I'm Princess Joy Eyo Abu. My name, my heritage. Today is Friday, and I'm going to put down the light. So it's ready to come with it. Don't worry, I'm waiting for the complete this thing so that next time I'm coming, everywhere is covered. Right? I'm not riding this all alone. I have my fellow captain here with me to take me on this Friday ride because it's going to be a fun one for us. And you know what I'm talking about? No other person than Mama Gen Z herself. Good morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This vibe this morning is on another level.
Yes, so it's that devil they failed.
Okay. So each morning, each person sees you from a different angle of life. Whenever you come across people, when you are in a gathering, a circle of friends, in an environment, each person sees you from a different angle, a different understanding of who you are. But it's only yours that makes a difference in your life. Your own understanding of who you are is the only difference, is the only understanding of the personality that you carry. Just like we talked about self-esteem and in the week, we have talked about self-personality. Who are you? So how well do you estimate yourself as a person? So see yourself from that angle. Whatever any other person is saying or trying to do should not be something you take to heart too much. Just say whatever you feel you want to say and just move on. Don't hold it to heart. It's another beautiful morning. Thank God it's Friday and the end of another working week. So the weekend is knocking at your door, my door, our door. So I hope your week has been a splendid and a wonderful one. Let me say, I almost said romantic one. Romantic in the sense that how well did you embrace your career, your profession, your business? Romantic sometimes doesn't have to be male and female alone, husband and wife alone. You need to be romantic with your work, what you love doing, how you intend to make that money. So it's another beautiful morning. My name is Olori Adejoke Adumbi David. My friends call me Olori AJ. I hope you're ready because Joy is taking us to another level this morning. I have yet to understand where and which level exactly is she taking us to.
Not that level that I just see that I'm getting to enjoy the show because today's topic alone is one.
I thought you said you want to relieve us, unveil some things to us. I don't want to believe
when
you.
I was coming to work, I had a minor accident, and sometimes they take risks, and it's not good to take risks. That's one thing. I had a very minor. I did minor, but because I didn't injure, and the other people injured, so for me it was just great. This morning I just had this little.
Thank God for grace. Thank God for the power of grace.
Sometimes when God is saving you from things, never can be. We're talking about those little things God will just be taking you away from.
Comes a long way.
Thank God, yes.
Thank God you are here safe
Thank
and
God
sound.
I'm here safe and sound.
Because
We have birthday shout-outs.
yes, birthday shout out goes to this lovely people over the weekend. That will be Sunday precisely. Happy birthday to Afolashade Ali Aderomu. Okay. Many more fulfilling new age from Pillow Whispers, from Lagos Traffic Radio, from Galaxy Television. We love you. We appreciate God's grace over your life. Okay. And also to Taiwo Adegboyega. Madam Taiwo. Okay. He is, the Prince Minstrel leader. So happy birthday to you. Many more fulfilling new age from Pillow Whispers and also from all of us here. We love you. And to everyone celebrating today, over the weekend, keep celebrating. Never stop rejoicing. Because our wish is that you should always stay happy so that you'll be able to watch and see us like this. Eh?
Yes. And to those that will be tying the knots tomorrow, happy married life in Africa.
Yes, so
and happy celebration.
Welcome to the club.
If you do not understand this of marriage, please just know that you're in for a people. But if you do, yesterday somebody was celebrating 4 years wedding anniversary. That's a big shout out to Mr. and Mrs. Samuel, all the way from Ghana. And I got to know a bit of their story, and I discovered that after his wedding, a day after his wedding, he was picked up by the police because he borrowed money here and there.
Oh my God!
Just to please the wife, because the wife wanted a very sophisticated stuff. And immediately after his wedding, the following day, and he spent 4 days in the police cell.
Wow!
Yes.
No honeymoon, no.
No. So they had to arrest him. And I felt like, okay, that was a good way to say welcome to the marriage, you know.
Wow.
And that's what I would have avoided anyway. So to everyone celebrating or preparing for marriage, please don't go do past yourself.
Don't take loan for wedding. You take loan for business.
Pray you. Forget to obey.
You'll be expecting the space. Pray, come. Which kind of spray is that?
Don't take loans to do marriage. I'm begging you. Don't take loans to do marriage. All right. Today's conversation is all about you, myself, and Mama Jency. Yes, you are going to be our guest because it's a very interesting topic and we want you to be part of the show. You can always call our studio lines that will be displayed immediately after the mini future. Please, if you're calling us, be very audible. Don't use romantic voice for us here in the studio. Very audible and stay out of noise so that we can hear you because it's conversation today. This morning, it's Friday. Let's just laugh. Let's just keep it calm. Tell us the experience. What's the experience? But the phone lines will be open immediately after the mini feature. So let's go on our mini feature. We'll be right back to start the conversation. Okay, welcome back. Yes, we have been having a little conversation behind the cameras. Today's conversation is, can money buy love? In this era that the economy is tight, that everywhere is ding. That when you meet somebody, the first thing they tell you, what are you bringing to the table? How much do you have in your bank account? What do you have to offer? You see girls, they say, if you don't have anything to offer, please stay back. I say, oh, so what your father did not give you, why do you want it from me? Well, can money buy love? All right, we're going to open our studio lines this morning. Like I said, you will call in, you share your experience. If you've used money to buy a girl's love as a guy, don't worry, call and tell us the experience. If you, as a girl, you've been using money to love somebody, share your experience with us. And the studio lines this morning is 070-422-34006. It's going to be displayed on the screen. Please, just in case you don't get us through calls, send in text messages. Please send in text messages. Yes, can money buy love? I'm going to share my own experience a little bit. Can money buy love? I've watched people use money to buy love, and at the end of the day, they turn to punching bags. They turn to slaves. Somebody that has said, okay, no problem, it's my money you want, Abi, no wahala. And then they'll give you all the home money you want. And once they put you inside their house, it becomes something else. We've had that experience. As people say, oh, I'm inside your head. See, it's a two-way thing. There is how you can use money to buy love and you will have the happy ending. And there's how you can use money to buy love and you have a worse ending. It depends on the individuals involved. Yes, like I said, the individuals involved. Can money buy love? That is our conversation this morning. Call the studio lines and send in text messages. Okay, we want to hear from the ladies. It's very, very important. The ones that are looking for the guys that have all the money. If you don't have money, I cannot love you. If you don't have money, don't come looking for me. If you don't have money, if you don't have money, if you don't have money. If you don't have money, don't worry. Call us and let's share your experience. Call us, let's share your experience this morning. Mama James, if you have anything to say concerning today's topic, can money buy love? You yourself, money cannot buy love. It was genuine love. Is this people?
Forget, even in the olden of the days, money can still buy love. We have people who use money to cajole a lady they love, and she is being betrothed to another guy. The lady is in love with someone else totally. That was in those days. They will just give the parents some money, especially if they have the power over the parents. Maybe they are farmers and they are very poor. They might, lure them or look for someone in the family of that lady.
That they can penetrate.
This lady.
The Judas that has that love.
Who is that? They will even go to an extent of trying to pick the other guy, put him somewhere that they will not see him for. The lady will not see him for. That's how they played in those days. But these days, Ojukoro, they will come to you, confront you, and tell you, come, I love you. Are you going for me? I'll give you this. I'll give you this. I'll give you this. Are you ready? The moment you come in, you see another side of the man. It's either you are being kept in a house and you are away from your parents. They believe the money and everything they've given you, just be giving me babies and just be there, be spending the money.
All right, let's hear from our first caller this morning. Good morning, your name and where you're calling us from this morning. Good morning. I know the fact that it's my gender that is calling first. Good morning to you. Your name and where you're calling us from.
My name is Emma Blessing.
Okay. Where are you calling us from, Emma Blessing?
I'm calling from Italy.
Thank you very much. So, can money buy your love?
You can buy my love.
Okay.
So what comes to your mind when you see the generation that we have now that believe so much in the money, the financial aspects, the bulky pockets, and big fat accounts, that the guy must have? What comes to your mind? How do you relate this with your own kind of?
I was just really one of people. I don't know the first one of people because it's so painful and so annoying. So I'll be looking for my own experience.
Yeah.
My dad is kind of person that we move to friends. They tend to, they are not like, their children will get married to someone that's living abroad. You bring the children for them to get, leave the children there and come back. Without anything. My dad was trying to hold those things for my sister. And so I'm looking for you. You can't do it on my head. So the thing you need to work out and everything was so close to. Then he pursued my younger sister out of the house. She did, my younger sister doesn't stay with us and she just 17.
Wow.
So I was just saying, but we need to get involved like planet how many years ago. So money can buy you. Money can buy you.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Blessing. One last question I want to ask you. Can you just give a word of advice, you personally, to your own generation, your fellow youths out there? What would it be?
I would say be yourself, do not compromise. You can make it work hard and practice.
Wow.
Thank you so much, Emmanuel. Blessing. Have a beautiful weekend. Thank you for calling.
What I said, be yourself and don't compromise. Thank you so much. The Lord strengthen you. Keep doing the good work. So be yourself and don't compromise.
That's the best thing anyone can do. Because see, the price tag that comes with all this luxury you run after when you are lazy to work your own work and make your own, your own money. The price tag is always very, 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 very unpredictable.
This sister that is out there. I'm trying to understand the idea that journalists should be growing up with, knowing that this is what she had to face. That's why sometimes you see some people when they become adults, you see them very tough because of experiences.
They've been through.
It was on the show we're talking about how people come and marry you and take you abroad and keep you there, and then you don't know that you got married to an English now because you just want that flashy life.
That's why I said the price tag. You will not see the price tag.
You won't see.
You won't
when
see.
You get over there, that's when you now discover.
You won't see the price tag. Just even a normal marriage that there is love, there is everything. They are starting sometimes because they are coming from two different background, family, environment, cultural and everything, upbringing, now coming together to live. How much more someone who brought you into the house with money?
All right, let's speak a second caller. Good morning to you. Your name and where you're calling us from this morning. Okay, now can money buy love? See, sometimes I saw something yesterday. A girl, probably that girl should be around 22, 23, if I'm not mistaken. And I could hear how about the phone she was talking to me. She was like, no, that hair you bought, I told you to buy the one of 800,000. The one you bought from me was 500. She was trying to compare the prices, and inside I was almost tempted to ask her, please wait. This hair of 500 and 800,000 euro, because it sounded like I asked her, like, what do you do for it? And then I realized she is a student. And I'm like, okay, so whoever is buying this hair for you has to be someone. And I'm like, 500, 800.
That should be for a session. That's
a
semester.
You didn't think that money could be used for business or something. I watched a movie when a young man was in love with this girl, just like what we're saying. This rich guy came and said, no. He said, no problem, you can buy my love. And he named his price, and the man gave him the money. He took the money, went to the city, told the girlfriend, don't worry, I'm coming back for you. Yeah? Just play along, play with the family, I'm coming. Went to the city, established, made money, came back. And pick the love of his life. Now the family, when they saw that the guy was made, they told the other guy, we are no longer interested in your money.
Imagine, he used his money to invest, to bring more money.
Came back for the love of his life. Now, can money buy love? Let's listen to our callers this morning. Hello, good morning. Your name and where are you calling us from this morning?
Good morning.
Good morning to you. Your name and where are you calling us from?
Coming from Ijesha.
Oh, calling from Ijesha. Good morning. Please, can you turn down the volume of the television so that you can audible here in the studio? So, can money buy love for you? Can money buy your love? And what's your experience with what is happening around?
Yeah. Especially, I feel yes and no.
Okay. Give your reasons. Yes and no. I love that.
Yes, you're independent and money, the family today and the money they begin to see how long they are.
Okay.
They begin to know the God is anything that has to do with money. No matter what the situation is like, because of the first God, we get to be considered.
Thank you very much. You really gave us.
In all sincerity, I didn't hear you clearly. You were not audible.
Thank you so much for your contribution.
Thank you.
I think what she was trying to say, she said, both ways. Yes or no, money can buy love. That
Mm.
if you have true love, money cannot buy it. But if you have money, you can also buy true love. I think that was the summary of what I think from what she was saying.
True love.
True love.
True love. True
Hello,
love.
good morning. Your name and where are you calling us from this morning? Lagos, your name.
What's your name?
What's your name?
Okay.
Please, if you can't get us, you can actually send in text
Do we
messages.
have any
Let's
text
read your
message?
Somebody just said, okay, somebody sent in a message. They said, yes, money can buy love. I wish you gave your own reasons why you're there. And I'm sure but I don't want to be.
It's because of
But I
what
just feel
is
like
happening
I feel
around.
like this person that sent this message is one guy. Then maybe he has tried it and just said, yes, money can buy love. Maybe out of experience, he has seen it work for him or for other people.
Maybe I've seen it work for someone.
Somebody, yes.
It may not really be him because sometimes people out of the experience they've, gathered, they have been part of, they will just like sum it up. Yes, we can buy love. Because if you now ask them, why did you say that? They will now open up to let you know why they said so.
All right, let's go now. What a mother. When we return, we'll be opening the studio lines back for our calls. Please send in text messages just in case you can get us on our line. And the conversation, the topic is, can money buy your love? Let's go on this break. We'll be right back. What a marvel. And today's conversation is, can money buy love? Can money buy
How much can your own love buy? How much is your love worth? Because sometimes when we talk about this as well, imagine, because life comes in different phases.
Yes.
Someone is coming to you and the person is like, I want to take you away from your man. Is your what? What is the what of your love to this person? What do I have to do? And you just mentioned an instance of a movie you watched that guy collected certain amount of money. Sometimes you just need to do that. He will leave to run, will leave to come back another day and fight. That was what the guy did.
The guy just knew that he didn't have, that was his chance.
So to you, how much is your love worth?
Whoa,
I'm putting you on that.
My love.
You need to take that call. Think about it very well because I know you want to think hot.
Okay.
What's his name?
What? I didn't get your name.
Okay.
John calling from Lagos. I love the fact that you're a young guy. Now, can you use money to buy a girl's love? Oh,
seriously.
I love the way you're empathetic to say never. What are your reasons, experiences you've had, or similar people's experiences? What are your reasons? And why is it never? But John, have you ever used money to cajole a girl to fall in love with you? Now you're not buying the girl's love, you're just cajoling her and saying, and you're flaunting some cash around her. Have you done that because of your relationship?
I'm going to do everyone to do that. But I feel what I can is just let's see each other. And do what we do. I never begin my all this time. I don't want to because I do it. I never think like what is wrong because I know that when I want to get that.
All right, thank you very much for your
Interesting.
contribution this morning. That's interesting.
Very interesting.
You know where it goes? He said at the end of the day, I just knew that what is what I was doing, using this money to cajole this girl. It's not what. But he said something that he said, when the money goes, you love people. Now, I beg to differ in that. Meaning, sometimes you might not love somebody from the beginning, right? Let's give an instance now. Meet this young guy. Maybe you don't like his physical looks. Maybe his face is not the Mr. Handsome face, but his pocket is very rich. And then you're in need and you know that you need to sort some things. And for the fact that this person is the first person that loves you, and you're now beginning to, okay, let me play along. And in the course of playing along, you discover he has a very good heart. He has a sense of humor. He can, aside the money, he is there for you. Now you see yourself loving this person. Even when that money finishes, I believe because you've had developed feelings to an extent for that person, you will stay with that person. Now, when people talk about when money finish and the love disappears, because some ladies, they know, and you, the man, you know, that this girl does not like you. Every time you part together is money, 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 money. The day you don't give her, she sparks up, she goes up. That's why you have side chicks.
Because you bought the love.
Because you bought the love. You feel like I can buy your love. And then now the money goes and then she tells you, what am I saying again? So because of the money I was paying. So that for me is a two-way thing. But back to the question when you asked, what is my love? What? Hey, gang. Sure, let me answer that question. Yes, you can
imagine that. You have to answer. You have to answer.
Anybody that is watching is waiting for
how much is your love worth? Some will tell you it's priceless.
Love is indeed priceless to an extent.
No, not to everybody. So I also want to disagree with what he said. And the first statement he made was that love can be, love cannot be bought. In life, you have two ways to things. You can pick this. Do you know some people don't eat apple? As much as others say, apple, it's nice. Do you know some people don't? If you put it on your table from now till next year, you'll meet it there. I'm sure they will pack it and dash it out. The same thing happens to everything in life that we go through. To some, anything is sellable. Anything is buyable. Anything. So the way you see it. So, someone said, you have not done this for us. Speak for yourself.
Speak for yourself.
How do you know this other person needs it?
Yeah.
So anytime when you are making definition or you are trying to push something across, be specific, be personal. See, for me, love, I can't sell my love. You understand? But love is not, what do you mean by love is not selling?
Now we have a text message. The first one, he said, money is the root of all evil. We should be careful on what we say, do, not condition make crayfish bend. But we, the ladies, we need to be very, very careful because every position is a story that we are going to tell in the future.
In the future, definitely.
So be wise to achieve great things. My love is priceless. This is the man from Ikoro.
You see, when I was saying that my love is priceless, that's why I'm asking you, Joy, Abu, my name, my heritage, my name, my culture. What is the price?
Abu, daughter of Honorable Abu,
Now, that's why. But you said you were still thinking.
My love, when I said I was still thinking it because just like they're saying something. Now you see, to an extent,
okay.
People compromise. To an extent, people compromise. And
just like what she said.
And I won't judge anyone for compromising
Of course.
their love. You
We
have
are not
your
here to
reasons,
judge.
you have
We're
your
not here to judge.
But for me, when we talk about genuinity in love, it's priceless. You can fake to love somebody,
True.
but genuinity in love itself is priceless. So
And you can
that's
always
it.
read between the lines
You can
too.
always
When
get
this,
to know,
when
yes,
the love is
is
not
going
the
towards
right,
that side.
the right. That's
Exactly.
why you have all the red flags.
That we used to discuss on
Signs will be there. You will see it. Except if you want to pretend and decide to ignore it or push it aside, it will get over. It's a lie.
You know, one of our
It's a lie.
guests said something that if you've been buying something for somebody and the day you now mistakenly say, I don't have, watch the reaction of that person.
So it goes a long way.
It goes a long way. And that is why we've had cases where people have had to prank their wives, prank to genuinely test, are you with me for money or you're with me in the sense of love? When everything is gone, can you still stand? And
I've
trust me,
seen a situation whereby the
That
husband,
is
the husband planned and made everything disappear. He made everything disappear and came back home. This and this are the situations, my business, this, my bank account, this. I don't even know how I'm going to do this. The house I'm building, gone. And I was like, excuse me, were you sleeping? What happened? Oh yeah, let's go there. And the wife really went into thorough investigation. My husband that I know,
even if there's an excuse
and
for
she was ready to stand all the way. Let's go. What happened to this? What happened to this? She started investigating. Just now we get there and just be doing like this. The wife would add this, before you know it, the husband at the end of the day had to come out and say, I actually wanted to know if truly you love me. Because some women, you know, my gender anyway.
our gender, we love our gender. Somebody asked a question. He said, I have a girlfriend. I love her so much. Oh, that touches my heart. He said, but I don't have money. What should I do? Go and look for money. Even though you didn't give us your name and
You have to.
look for money.
I believe you're walking. I believe you have hands.
I don't understand.
You have legs.
What should you do?
No matter how much you love someone, see, even the Holy Book says that you should not be idle. You must act. Love is an act. Your act, A-C-T. A-C-T. There must be an action. That act is what you will do to make sure you have a living, a source of income, to take care of that beautiful, lovely lady and maintain and sustain her. She should also find a way to work. The two of you should bring whatever you have on the table. It's not that somebody is asking, what do you have to bring on the table? The two of you must fill the table. Just like me and Joy just put phone on the table now. We need something to give us updates on what we are doing and how we should keep, talking. So you must act on that love. When you love someone, you will do those things you can do, not everything, to make the person happy, to make the person reciprocate your love. Because you have made some acts of sacrifice, the person should also do the same thing. So that love will go. Another question I want to ask you. Do you think she loves you as much as you love her? Of course.
Why do I feel like the sender of this text message is under some kind of pressure, Maybe
that's why
slipping off his hand to some other person.
So that's why. So if a lady or a guy is leaving you because you don't have money, let him or her go. Don't hold on. Let him or her go. Find someone who will love you, who will appreciate you for who you are, for what you have, for the strength and the energy, for you to be able to live together in unity, one bond, one heart, one love. Rather than looking for things that is not there, things that can easily disappear, just like a word on Maple. Because money can develop wings and just fly away. So when that money fly away, what happens? But someone will love you for who you are, what you have. your personality will be there, because she herself is not complete. He himself is not complete without the two of you coming together. That's what completes you. When you want to put your hands together now, you do like this. You must be able to enter each other, very well. Don't think
Alright,
any
let's
other
take
way.
this
Some
call.
people
Good
are
morning.
thinking
Your
another way
name and where
with
you're
here.
calling us from this morning.
Good morning.
Can you be audible a bit? Your name and location this morning.
Okay. I'm from, my name is Dr. And then I will call you from Paris.
From Barry.
Dr. Wu, sir? Your name again?
Dr.
Oh, Dr. Ayetoto. Okay, so what do you want to tell us, sir, because of our time?
I like how you people dey talk and teach, learn everybody to know, each other to know if you mistake as you dey talk. And then, can you use Yoruba, talk in Yoruba for me?
Oh.
Yoruba more.
Okay, no problem. Dr. Ayetoto, we get you. We understand
Thank you very much, sir.
our culture and our heritage.
Wait. Everybody, all of my children, they don't go through. It's like that. Because I like how you dress, how you talk, how you everything. They really are talking to your wife to.
Thank you very much, Doctor. Thank you so much. Have a great weekend. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
So much, Doctor. I know, but I love the fact that you're saying, can you please speak Yoruba? Do you understand?
We do.
Speak Yoruba.
It's only Joy that doesn't speak Akwa
Don't worry,
Ibom.
speak Yoruba. Now, somebody sent me a personal message. He said, so I'm watching the show and I'm enjoying the topic, but this is a two-way thing. Money can buy love.
Then,
And on the other side, money cannot buy love. It depends on the individual, just like what we're saying. If you meet a beautiful girl that has spent so much on her, you need money to maintain her.
now
So
so
if you know you don't have money, stick to the ones that are in your level. Wow.
that's just what we're saying.
Hmm.
Stay on your lane.
Your lane.
Stop
do your
talking.
day.
See,
Do
do you
your
know?
day.
Do you know that sometimes we have beautiful, innocent, what else do I use now? Beautiful, innocent, young, pretty lady who are still very, very, they are not prone to all this unnecessary luxury.
Concentration, yes.
Do you understand? They are beautiful, naturally beautiful. And, picking this one, some like, when I go, I beg, see, it goes a long way. If you do by what you have and not by what just come your way, you just see a few. Some men will just see, this babe, beautiful. See her bone straight. See her this, see her that.
She start demanding for
you are fooling. You were talking about, I cannot buy bone straight 800,000. I cannot. 500 got me there. Why should I? What for?
It's too much.
What do I need it for? Even when I was younger than this, what do I need it for? Why do we look for things that are too excess just to over what? If you enter fire now, you don't burn 500,000.
I was almost tempted to ask the young lady, come.
And she's inside tricycle.
I wanted to ask her, like, what investment do you have that somebody is, and you are comparing, she said, no, this one you went to buy the one of 500, this one of 8. And she went to pick it up from you, but actually the bride brought, so she was looking at it.
No, sweetheart, see.
Are you
at times in life, we seek what we don't even need to look in that direction. Now, like I was saying, you have young, innocent, handsome looking young men out there who you just need to like start your life together on the same level and grow. But by the time some start going to school, start having friends, they will start teaching them, Omo, you need this. Omo, you need this. Why not stay on your lane and remember, Omo, late or tijade. Remember where you are coming from. Like our parents will tell us, remember the child or the son or the daughter of whom you are. We have lost that. And that's what family and value is all about. We have lost the fact that we are from somewhere. We did not drop somewhere. Some, you see them use excesses, extravagant. You know, I think last week or sometime, one of your episodes, we talked about a lady who has so much. And by the time you trace all these ladies back to their home, where they come from, you see that their parents.
Fact, their parents are still
I don't know
suffering.
what movie I watched, and he's saying, can your mother, a guy is telling you, can your mother, is your mother using iPhone that you are using
That you're
iPhone
using
16?
iPhone 16. Okay, so we have text messages here coming in. One, okay, the same Dima said, I just love your show. Oh, thank you so much, Dima. I said, well, he said, please, don't speak Yoruba. Life is a mystery. Pain comes and joy will disappear. Anyway, it's family and values, it's culture, it's heritage. So
We will speak Yoruba, we'll speak Igbo. If I can speak Igbo, I'll speak Igbo. If I can speak Hausa, I can speak it.
So somebody said, wow, I want to ask, can money buy love for cheap girls? Hi.
And money buy love for cheap
For
girls.
cheap girls.
Of course, they are the type that really, it is their choice.
Another person
Like
said,
we said, we are not here to
money
condemn
buy
or bring anyone down. We are just to open our eyes to know the reality of life and what we really need and what we can always maintain. Most of the things we have, we buy so expensive. To maintain them is always difficult. You go and buy phone that to buy the screen itself, you don't have. You need to slave through your anything, you know, to get the phone fixed. So why are we running after those things that will be too difficult for us to maintain or to retain or to be able to survive on? God will help us.
Somebody said, good morning, money can't buy love. Well, that's for you, you're talking for yourself. For some people, they put a price tag on
Yes,
that
so
love. Truly, they put a price tag.
someone, okay, I remember last week Friday. What's her name? Sharon was talking about the one you have about 17 to 15 boyfriend. One is taking care of your house. One is giving you money to maintain your car. One is getting you fueling your car. One is out to make sure there's a tire to roll. One is there to make sure someone is there to clean your clothes, laundry. You know, you have, oh, God have mercy on us.
17. And you see, now the truth is, at the end of the day, genuinely these people come out and say, oh, I look for love, I didn't see love. Somebody once said, when you've turned your husband into boyfriend, when you're not looking for a husband,
You won't get
you
one.
won't get one. You won't get one. In as much as we are, this is family and value. All we are trying to say is, in whatever you're doing, do it with your rich. Don't use money. See, the truth is, I believe that now guys or men also have contributed to ladies this longing for financial stability, because sometimes you meet a man, the first thing he's asking is, I want to spoil you, I want to give you money. And when they tell somebody, how much do you
That's
have?
in the enter babe head.
Yeah, it enters their head.
In the enter head. Forget. In the enter head. I want to spoil you.
I want to do that, you know? So by the time you flaunt all this wealth and girls are seeing it,
The day will not be
The
able
day
to
to
spell
not-
you. What will happen?
What will happen? You know? So in all your
We love you, seriously. Your agenda, we love you. We have our own shares of experiences of life, and if we start this morning, we'll not finish it. That's just it. And the experiences of life that we have gone through, we know. You have yours. Like they will say, my own start from somewhere. Joy home will pick up from somewhere. And so that's the journey of life. That's the journey of life. We love you. We're not here to condemn you. We're just here to let you know that there are better things out there for you. You don't need to depend on anyone to live your life. Because when that person is not available, what happens? How do you pick the pieces of your life? What way do you think it will be easy for you to go through it on that narrow road. I'm not talking about Bible now. On that narrow road, through life, narrow road. How do you manage yourself? So that's where we're going. So God help us. Love can be bought. Love to some is priceless. But love is all I know. Is an act. Act it. Appreciate it. Love it. Contain it in such a way that it will not be like you are being kidnapped and you are not in a cage that you cannot express yourself. We love you. My name's Remain Olori. Have a splendid weekend and see you on Monday.
Okay, that is a message and advice from Mama Gen Z to all the Gen Zs out there watching us. What am I going to say? She has just said everything. Love is priceless. Be contented out there. That's all I'll tell you. Thank you everyone for making this week's show a success. Yes, to all the crew members, to our president, to our producing officer, to our head of programs, to everyone. We love you. Next week is going to be another week full of excitement. You can trust Mama Gen Z to bring us hot days, hot topics next week. Stay tuned with us as we continue the show next week. I am Princess Joy. I'll bye for now. See you on Monday.